Damien from Marketing Food Online. So in this video, I'm going to give you several reasons why feedback and reviews on your food products may not have as much influence as you may think. And I'm going to explain why right now. So it's Damien, and as I mentioned in the introduction, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips as to why feedback about your food products online, if you start to sell food online, if you're on Amazon or Etsy or eBay, when you get feedback on your food products, it may not have as much influence over the purchase of your food as you may think. And it may sound odd for you to hear me say that, but I'm going to give you some examples as to why I think this way. And over the past decade, I have been selling online and have thousands upon thousands of reviews. Not all of them are good and not all of them are great, but most of them are pretty good. And what is really interesting is what I've noticed over the past 10 years is that a lot of customers, when it comes to looking and buying food products, they are willing to try something even if there's 10 reviews, right? And you've got 5 of them that were okay, a couple of them that were kind of negative, and then a couple of them that were really, really good. The reason being is that from what I've noticed, and of course this is just my own experience, is that as I have sold products where people have raved about the food item, and then there's a handful of them that are really, really kind of in the toilet as far as the reviews go, people are really curious about trying new flavors and new products, small batch products, mom and pop businesses, anything that they have never really tried before. And it's really interesting to see why people do that when it comes to food, as opposed to, let's say, a USB drive. If you're buying something like this and you have a USB drive, you look for a particular feature, you look for a particular amount of storage, and from there you may look at the price, and even if it's got some good reviews and bad reviews, you may go on to a different product and you may not buy it because it doesn't have the features you're looking for. What's interesting about food businesses online as opposed to in the grocery store, obviously there's no feedback on a grocery store, it's just a bunch of products, is that if someone sees a product that they've never seen before and that strikes their curiosity, especially if they're a foodie, if they love food in general, if they're willing to step out of their comfort zone and try something new, that is a huge benefit for you if you are selling food online. Even more so if you've got, like I mentioned, half the reviews were negative ones and half were really great and 5-star reviews, and half of them were 1 or 2 stars. What I've noticed is people are still willing to try something, and what's great about that is you may end up getting another 5-star review or even a higher review because the reviews don't have so much of an impact when it comes to food. The fact that people are curious and the fact that they have curiosity about the food in general and they love trying stuff, that is one of the motivations for a lot of people to buy a product. If it's something that's like a staple, if it's a canned good or bottled water, obviously something that's not exciting, feedback doesn't necessarily have much big of a play in it either. People purchase it just because they may drink water or purchase it because they just need a can of green beans. So when it comes to unique products, if you're watching in my channel, most of you are probably just starting and you've got really unique products with different flavor profiles, maybe a combination of salty or sweet, or if you have a brand new cookie flavor or a combination, something that's not really mass produced, it gives you a huge advantage over most of the products that are mass produced when it comes to food. So the more unique your product is, when you begin to sell it online, do not get too upset over the fact that you may have like 50% mixed reviews about your food product. Just keep pushing forward, keep promoting the food product, promote it on social media, keep pushing it, because the curiosity of the average person is willing enough to purchase the product and to try it. And that's a big, big plus. So selling food online is a really different type of business model compared to selling something that's, like I said, a USB cable or a USB hard drive or something like that. If it's not an edible food product, a lot of times people are looking for certain features and specifications and that type of thing. But food is something else and it's something totally different. But I wanted to drop out this really quick video, and I know it's super short, about 4 minutes. But if you are looking to start an online business, or if you've already got an online business and you're getting feedback, and it's not exactly always going to be 100%, don't sweat it. Just hang in there. Let people's curiosity be the dictating choice factor and for them buying your product. So I hope that changes your idea and perception about reviews when it comes to selling your food online. And we'll hop into another video right now, and I'll see you guys on the next one.